Hello and welcome to Bakerstreet.coasters, where today we are here at Drayton Manor Resort. Cannot wait to go back into the park. Haven't been here since July last year, and fingers crossed we can get on Gold Rush, because you are waiting for my review of Gold Rush, but I haven't had a chance to do it because the last time I was here it's closed. Now I've also heard that they had their big restart yesterday and the day before, and it didn't really go as well, so I'm here on the Monday the 30th to basically see if everything is back up and running. Anyways, please remember to like and subscribe and smile always. So it looks like we are going into Gold Rush. I'm not quite sure who, I need to see who manufactured this, but I cannot wait because I have been waiting so long to ride this ride. It's got a switch track, it can go backwards, and it also has two different sorts of elements. So it goes forwards on the 1 until 2 PM, and then after 2 PM it goes backwards. Dynamite, dude. So yeah, there's the lift hill, and it also goes backwards on that lift hill down. I'm trying to look for where Apocalypse originally was. It's Tombstone, it's somewhere here, and I'm not quite sure where. So we'll have to see where that is. Somewhere in the queue. Yeah, there's Jormundra. It's literally in pieces. I'll show you that later though. Such a strange queue line because it goes up and it goes all the way down like this sort of curve. I've never been in a queue like that. There it is. That is exactly where Apocalypse was back in the day. Loved Apocalypse. Standing up was one of the best things, but they don't have it anymore. And Apocalypse has been replaced by this magnificent ride. But yet again, Apocalypse was also magnificent. Got all the wood's fresh and everything. Let's see how long it takes until this ride actually does stay up. But to be fair, it's looking very good for 2 years. If you look at Toxicator and some of the stuff around there, it's already rusting because of water. So I'm very happy this has been upkept. Very, very good. Oh look, I love that, the bathtub. Frontier Falls. And you've got the pre-show sort of thing telling you what you can and can't do. So this is the station for Gold Rush. It looks absolutely insane and very well themed. The roof, I don't get what theme parks in the UK do to the roof, but they never theme it. Like if you look at Hyperia, I mean to be fair, Nemesis Reborn was done very well. But yeah, no, all the gunpowers over there, it's quite nice.
That's the smallest person.
Okay, so I've just had my first ride there on Gold Rush because I've never done it before, like I've said. And that was insane. I love how it goes up the lift hill, comes back down. It starts at the top a little bit, it goes down, it goes through this sort of station thing. Basically it goes, oh my god, you've gone the wrong way, and then it goes backwards, and then you go through it again. You've got the switch track at the bottom. It is insane, very forceful, and that backwards bit really like pushes you forward, which is quite funny actually. But I love it, it's so themed, it's so nice. Queues weren't as bad like in the morning, but I'm guessing I literally ran here to get to the start. I will get on it again, and apparently it changes. So the track changes at 2 PM, so anything after 2 PM you go backwards down the lift hill as soon as you go up it, instead of going like over the lift hill, which is quite good actually. I love what they've done with the area and it really works, but Apocalypse will be missed of course, but this is a very good roller coaster for the way in which Looping Group are trying to make this park of course. high voltage, the Jim Green Truck Electric Company lighting power. I don't know what's going on with this ride, to be fair. So we've got the area of, and I've said this before, we've got the area of Western theming, so we've got Frontier Falls. You have the electrical sort of power engineering stuff, and then inside is a garage of cars. Not quite sure what's going on. It used to be Ben 10 back in the day. They shouldn't have rethemed it, to be fair. They should have just kept it as it is. I mean, I guess the IP ran out, but they should have restored it. But yeah, again, it's all up to Cartoon Network, of course. And this looks very familiar. If you guys remember Fort Park before it had the Ready Player One 4D experience, we actually have Angry Birds 4D experience, which is the exact same as the one that they have at Fort Park, or they used to, which is quite funny actually. Or it looks very similar to the one they have at Fort Park. Yet again, not many companies make 4D cinemas anymore, or they don't make many 4D cinema animated movies. So, you know, quite good to see that we have a 4D cinema still here at Drayton Manor, because I don't think Merlin ever would. The event which they have on here is the Care Bears sort of thing, and I think they have meet and greets with Care Bears. I've never gone on to Care Bears at all, to be fair. Quite a strange IP advertisement thing. Literally, they've got Care Bears right here in the window. Yeah, I don't know much about Care Bears, I can't lie. It's one of those things. And we've also got the stage there. I don't know if we've got Care Bears for the stage. Think so. So we've got Care Bears literally everywhere.
This is a custom line, and beyond supply remind all guests there are designated smoking and vaping areas.
Whoa, that's good.
Around the park. Smoking and vaping outside these areas is not permitted. Thank you.
I'm very happy they've done that, because I'm sitting there for people smoking and vaping in the queue lines. Like, don't do it, guys. So yeah, I also feel like it's gonna rain really bad, because that is bad. Haven't seen the wave going up yet. We're not quite sure what's going on with the wave. You know, it could be one of those things. And then we've got their light show thing there, which they've actually put on. They put it on for, they have a late show time, 11, 12, 1, 2 and 4 PM. Ah, didn't know that, okay. I don't know what this music is, but you know. Yeah, they've got it on every hour, except for like between 12 and, or whatever it is, I don't know. Very good to see that the atmosphere here is quite good actually. We're in the queue for Accelerator. Like I said, I keep forgetting that this theming doesn't have anything to do with the area outside. Just doesn't. And the fact that we still have the old sort of Ben 10 theming to it is just, it's just got like a mix of Ben 10, you've got a mix of a garage, and you've got a mix of Frontierland. There's all the aliens in there, in the water. Why they covered that up, I don't know. They could have had like some sort of lava lamp or something. That would have been quite cool. But apparently not. This area used to be a lot better back in the day, because in the corner there, they used to play like Ben 10 stuff. Looks like they've taken out the TV, but here's a socket somewhere. I think it's over here, I don't know. There's quite a lot of sockets over there, a lot of fuse boxes and stuff. But yeah, no, the only concert art they have now is all the stuff over there. Nothing really up at this station, that's cool. There will be accelerator sort of stuff. 1G service with 1G, I don't know what that means. Why not? And object accelerator. I'm literally telling you, like, you know, Newton's law and other stuff. Is it Newton's law? I don't know, I can tell you. I did science 3 years ago, guys. Wow. Apparently the wave is walk-on. Like, what is going on today? The wave is absolutely walk-on. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think I don't know who created this. Is it B&M? I'm guessing it is. B&M standing coaster. There's a train. It's barely got anyone. Hey, hello, he said hello. Barely got anyone on it though. It's running around with no one on it. Hello. Hello. it looks like Air Race has got absolutely no chance of opening today because there's literally a cherry picker in its ride area. Not quite sure what that's all about. It's something to do with the top. There's literally a panel up there. You can just about see it, so you can just about see it's over there, so I'm not quite sure. But yeah, no, this ain't opening anytime sooner today. And it also looks the same for Maelstrom, but we'll go over it and see. So yeah, no, this is it at the moment. To be fair, I don't mind Maelstrom being open. It's really weak anyways. It's something which how is Maelstrom running? No, Maelstrom isn't running. I haven't seen it go round. I could be totally incorrect. The thing is though, I think people have been put off. So I think people have been put off and the fact that people were saying that none of their rides were open like over the 2 days of the big restart, which is why people aren't here today. Yeah, again, Maelstrom just isn't open. So guys, if this is something to do with winter maintenance and it hasn't been done, then that's quite appalling from the park, to be fair, because like you pay tickets to go in. I mean, yeah, okay, it may not cover maintenance and everything, but you know, they still have a jurisdiction to basically do this winter maintenance. Not quite sure why it hasn't been done. I've just been told by people that it hasn't been done at all. Maelstrom is still on the slant. Like, it's not 90 degrees or like 0 degrees, whatever it is. It's literally stuck on a slant. It looks like it hasn't moved or anything. Guys, so right behind me is Pirate Adventure, although what used to be Pirate Adventure. Unfortunately, it looks like they've allowed the trees to overgrow the entrance sign, and yeah, look at this. Yeah, it's completely locked. But yeah, no, if you look inside, you can just about see some of the queue line. I mean, I actually don't know what the hell's in there. There's a metal box on top of one of the sort of ledges, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, no, what they've done is they've kind of put this in front of it to make it look like some sort of theming opportunity. I don't know much about that. You've got the Dodgems next door to it. But yeah, no, Pirate Adventure, what's going to happen with it? We don't know. I wish it opens back up, and I wanted it to open back up, because it was the largest dark ride in the UK, believe it or not. Now, you think the Curse of Altamana is big, this was huge. And it was like, it was inspired by the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland Paris. So yeah, don't get why they closed it. I'm guessing it's something to do with maintenance costs because it's a water ride, of course. But yeah, would you like to see this Pirate Adventure back open? Comment down in the comments, I'd really appreciate that. Right behind me is the castle where they do their events, but I swear this used to be something else before. Can someone please tell me? I saw something on it, but I totally forgot. I forgot the name. I think it's something to do with a dragon or something. But yeah, did this used to be a ride? Because it looks like a building which definitely does look like it had some sort of ride in here. It's got a lot of theme, it's got like sort of castle stuff and everything. Not quite sure what they use this for, unfortunately. Oh my god, duck! Not Alton Towers, but it's a duck! Staffordshire duck now. But yeah, it's a duck! No, sorry. But yeah, no, can someone tell me, is this a ride or something? What are all these sort of metal hoops for? That's another big question, I don't know what they are. Okay guys, so they have a lake show time. They have a lake show which is literally right there. I don't know if any of you guys can see that. It's at 11, 12, 1, 2 and 4 p.m. Wow, a.m, p.m. But yeah, no, I don't know if this is actually going to go on because I haven't seen it go on yet, but I've been on the rides and other stuff and not actually been around this area. We have 4 minutes until this ride, until this attraction or sort of like light show starts. So yeah, let's see if anything actually happens, of course. And if not, then it's a total fluke and I don't know why they're advertising it. Because yeah, that's misinforming if it is. But you know, we only have to see in 3 minutes, of course. Probably one of the most extreme pirate ships that I've ever been on. There's one there. Like, I love the one at Chessington. I used to love the Blade at Alton Towers. And Mr. Monkey Banana Ride is a total rip-off. Someone went on a water ride with me, and my mate, they have a bag and they had phone. Oh no! Imagine. Guys, just be cool. Don't leave your headphones on a ride and don't put your phone in a bag which isn't waterproof. It doesn't work. We have 3 minutes until this water show is on. Look at that. That is just something else, I swear. It's on. funny actually because all the water's going over there. Oh no, the water's coming towards me! It's alright if you weren't standing right close. What's going on here? Oh god, okay, so that was the light show. That was like the light water show thing. Not really much light, guys. So yeah, this is literally the same aspect as Sport Park, believe it or not. Sport Park got rid of the IP of Angry Birds. And we're about to go into it. It's funny though, believe. Okay guys, so I've just come out of the 4D cinema with Angry Birds, and believe it or not, that was the exact same as the Thorpe Park one, which is quite funny actually. So yeah, like I said though, not many IPs change the film, not many IPs make 4D cinema like movie experiences anymore because it's so expensive to do. So yeah, that is the reason why. The sun is out, very true, and we are probably going to have a ride on Gold Rush. We're now going on Blasting Barrels, which used to be known as Drunken Barrels back in the day. And this actually is quite a unique barrels ride because it actually lifts up, as you guys can see here. Quite very unique. I don't know how fast it spins. Some people are spinning quite fast. I'm going to see how fast I can spin in it. Hey, it lifts up quite high. Second time on Blasting Barrels, whatever it's called. I know this as Drunken Barrels back in the day, guys. Say hello, say hello, say hello. Hello. Say hello. Hi. What? I'm falling! I'm falling. My arms feel so numb after going on that 3 times. I spin so fast. Right, time to go back on Gold Rush. Cannot wait. I was waiting, and I'm like, well, it's time for me to go back on. So, yeah, let's see. So yeah, like I said, queue line, all it is like posters, but I mean, to be fair, posters are better than nothing. I'm also expecting a huge thing from Drayton, of course. I love how I've got the bathtub as a light, that's quite cool. I just did another ride there on Gold Rush. Very good. I might go on it a bit later, just before it closes. However, we're going to go on the Vekoma Madhouse, the haunting. Do I like this ride? No. This ride is so dead, and you know, I'd say Hex Legends Tower it's so much better. I don't know how anyone could glaze this ride at all. It's going to take a very, very long time, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, the theming for the queue is quite good, and I do agree. However, this really annoys me because it's probably one of the worst Vekoma Madhouses I've ever been in. There's only 3 in the UK as it is. Okay, now it's time to go. Well, hopefully it's time to go into the haunting. I never understood this. It's something to do with like haunting replicas and, you know, haunted like ghosts and everything. I have no clue. Anyways, can't film in here. But yeah, I love the theming around, guys, believe it or not. Does anyone remember this being the Cartoon Network shop or like cafe or whatever it was? However, we've just come off the I've just come off the haunting, and that's probably got to be one of the worst Vekoma houses I have ever done. It's so bad, like it's so cheesy as well. It's stuck in its days. It definitely needs to be upgraded for sure because it's not like something which I definitely would come back on over and over again. Hex and Haunted House Monster Party is such a better Vekoma Madhouse. That one's smaller, which I understand why it is what it is, but at the same time it's absolutely terrible. I don't like it. It's not something I would basically come back to. Yeah, Drayton Manor, get it gone. It's such a bad ride. Again, I don't know if the looping group is struggling or what, because like we have quite a lot of different areas, which, you know, doesn't make any sense. So yeah, we've got Frontier Fields, they did all this up. They've tried to do this, but it's still a car, like garage, which doesn't make any sense. And then the haunting just doesn't make any sense in this whole area whatsoever. It's kind of stuck in its ways. If they were going to do something like at least beam it to a ride or an area which actually makes sense, if that makes sense. So you've got the haunting, beam it to something like a haunted sort of area. I mean, you had Sheriff Showdown, and then you had Drunken Bells right next door to it. So I see exactly why they put, I see exactly why they put Gold Rush in there, and kind of retheme this, or try to retheme this to some sort of Frontier Falls or whatever it is. But yeah, no, it isn't really my sort of cup of tea, especially when it comes to theming. Like, if you've got the haunting down the back there, that's got nothing to do. The haunting's got nothing to do with Frontier Falls, and a garage has definitely got nothing to do with Frontier Falls. Here's a blast from the past, believe it or not. So, yeah, this ride here, or used to be a ride, closed in 2011 according to my live stream, and it's called Excalibur. Now, it looks like this used to be the queue line because, well, of course, it looks exactly like a queue line would be. And there's also this sort of dragon's tail at the bottom here. People said that this used to move and everything, but apparently it's been turned off. It looks absolutely disgusting though in there, all the piping and everything. But yeah, nothing else is over here. I mean, I don't know what all this stuff is. Can someone tell me in the comments? That would be insane. It's a dark ride. It looks big enough for a dark ride, but I don't think it's there. They use it for their Christmas and they use it for their Halloween event now. But yeah, no, it is just rotting, unfortunately, guys. So right behind me, they're doing work on the rapids. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. It looks like they're lifting up stuff. It looks like they're just basically looking for structural damage and everything. However, does anyone remember the Mississippi Showboat, which was here? Now, I don't. Oh, the water fountain thing's back on. I don't remember the Mississippi Showboat, but I remember it being here and sinking. They took it out to basically replace it for this little like eating deck, which is quite nice actually. But yeah, no, you used to go around the lake and everything. I was just discussing with my live about that actually. But yeah, no, they are doing work over there. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, you could just about see there's a forklift or whatever it is over there, which is quite nice. And then you have the wave. Yeah, so there's the water show. Someone's calling my name. Hi guys. There you go. So yeah, like I was saying earlier with issues with this electric coaster, yeah, but Buffalo, I call it Buffalo because it literally was the Buffalo back in the day before it became Drayton. It looks like that it's in pieces, well not pieces, but it's on the track and nothing's happening to it. Winter maintenance clearly hasn't been done here at Drayton Manor, or it has for some rides, but not the majority. I'm guessing that's like the fallback into opening during winter and stuff, but I still feel like that they should have this stuff open and ready by the time that they, you know, because I don't think this ride was open during winter. Someone comment down below because I don't think it was actually, but yeah, they can get Gold Rush open but not this ride. I feel like it's always a part issue though because of what's happening in like western countries and stuff, so yeah. So I'm right outside the Drayton station and believe it or not guys, I can steal any bar from here because what's going on, man? You can steal any bar. I don't even know what half these parts are, but they've left it so close, like to the edge of the station. Basically, anyone can put their hand under and just get any of this stuff. But yeah, no, are they wanting people to take it? I don't know. There's a cup there. There's whatever that is. Your gloves, which are literally there as well. Might as well steal them. Yeah, no, if you don't want people stealing your stuff, like, people aren't decent, guys. People will basically steal this stuff. So, Drayton Manor, if you are watching, yeah, don't let your maintenance team do this. It's not looking great, because when you do find that there are parts missing and stuff, then you wonder why there's parts missing. There's probably fallen onto the ground or someone's taken them, which isn't great. It could be old parts and everything, I don't really need it, but at the same time, it's not great, because these things do cost a lot of money. Like, that's a proper solid palette there of something to do with, I don't know, Drayton. They've even got their instruction manual over here. Quite funny, actually. Their instruction manual for the ride is right here. Does anyone want it? Yep, up for auction now, guys. Don't you worry, 2011. Okay, so I've just found out that this boat here is from a boat ride which is on the lake. We're not quite sure what boat ride it's from actually. But it's got number 11 on the back. It wasn't from Excalibur or whatever it was. This is from literally a boat ride on the lake. It's an old boat ride though, guys. Probably before or after the Mississippi Showboat, we do not know. I guess if you go down here, and I don't even know if you're allowed down here, I can't lie. And it's near the castle, believe it or not. You look under, you can actually see this old theming which I have. Yeah, alongside like the little dragon tail which we have over there. Yeah, we have this old theming which goes on about the dungeons and the Carpunzel it looks like Rapunzel. And, oh no, the Rapunzel, the champion, the holy... I don't know what it is, I can't lie. It's really, really distorted and everything's come off it, which isn't great. It's definitely gone over time. But yeah, no, it's some sort of... That looks nothing like the castle we see over there, of course, but yeah. Nice theming, though. So I've just been told as well that apparently went round this sort of ride, or it was like sort of theming where basically they were hunting dragons with the castle and stuff. I don't get why they don't do stuff with this land anymore. Is that a stork in the water? Oh, it is! That's scary! I've just seen it! Wait, you'll see in a minute, guys. Okay, so right next door to this fish and chips area is actually where the Mississippi Showboat used to be. Now, I thought it was over there, so that's my fault, until my live basically told me, whoa, there's swans! Until my live basically told me, where... These seagulls are annoying, man. Until my live basically told me that it's over here. Yes, that makes more sense, because that's exactly... What are they doing? They are literally... They're literally marking their territory. Anyways, so yeah. Mississippi Showboat used to go over around here, and that's why there's like sort of guidelines there to basically not push into anything if it does like go out of control, which is quite good actually. But yeah, that makes more sense now. That would have been here. Here you would have basically lined up and you would have basically went into the boat, and that's where you would have left, which makes more sense. And it's like some sort of I don't know what this is. It's some sort of like gate, which I'm guessing you get to the other side safely, of course. But yeah, no, when the Mississippi Showboat originally stopped working, they left it over there somewhere and just let it to rot, and it was just sinking, which isn't great. Very much reminds me of the Fort Park one, if you know where Saw Alive is or whatever it is. And yeah, but yeah, no more Mississippi Showboat anymore, guys. I don't think they're very common nowadays among, well, there's none left in the UK, unfortunately. I think there's one left down in Cornwall, and that's about it. I've actually rode it. Yeah, again, someone tell me in the comments if that's gone as well, because I didn't know. But yeah, there you go. No more Mississippi Showboat, guys. The train somewhere. Train's everywhere. park has just closed. 5 o'clock it closes. Opens at 10:30, of course. Very good, and I've absolutely adored my day here. Maybe I didn't get on as many rides, but you know what? I didn't really bother. I mean, even if I tried, I'm not really bothered to queue. As some of you guys know from my live stream, of course. But yeah, no, absolutely insane day. Very good. Operations were brilliant. It's a shame to see that Maelstrom, Stormfall's 10. But yeah, again, who wants to go and bye. Who wants to go on a wet ride in this sort of weather? It is absolutely freezing. My hands are cold. So yeah, I totally understand why it's not open. Yeah, no, the rapids could definitely be open because it doesn't get you wet anymore. They've made it so timid. It's unbelievable. But yeah, no. Fall was back open. It closed a bit earlier, but that's about it really. And I've given you a lot of updates around the park, including history from what we know. I don't know if I told you about Excalibur, but yeah, the boats are literally at the top in the little castle bit, the turret bit, and then the rest of the ride is all at the back, and the theming and the the ride system stood in place, of course. So yeah, but anyways, that is it from me here at the Drayton Manor Resort. Love my day. I will definitely be back sometime soon. Anyways, yes, and got on Gold Rush. Yes, I got on Gold Rush for 2 years. I am happy about that because I have to tell you right now, if I didn't get on Gold Rush, I would be so furious because that would have been the 3rd time I've been here now, which hasn't opened. But no, 2nd time lucky, which is very good to see. So yes, anyways, that is it from me. And one last thing. Gold Rush is better than 13. No one can prove me wrong in that one. Anyways, that is it from me. Remember to smile always. And yeah, remember to like and subscribe. Bye guys.